keep your head down. Don't make eye contact. Act busy. Fake a phone call. Just ignore it. But you should smile more. You look prettier that way. Wear things that will make the boys like you. What exactly was it that you were wearing? Were you drinking? What did you say to him? Did you say no? Did you lead him on? You know boys like a chase, don't you? Why would you ever put yourself in that kind of a situation? But always carry a weapon. Always lock your doors right when you get in the car. Always check the back seat before you drive off. Never go to a gas station alone at night. Never walk alone at night. God forbid you have your headphones in. Why would you ever be afraid? It's not all men, you know. You can't expect to be attacked every time you leave the house. Every single year, over 400,000 women are raped or sexually assaulted in the United States alone. Every day, women are met with excuses for their abusers and blamed for themselves by people all around them. We live within a society that makes it dangerous for women to go outside and then blames them for being victims of violent crimes. How crazy is that? Especially when it can be changed. Quite easily, in my opinion. By simply saying something, when you see a woman being harassed or assaulted in public, you dramatically decrease the probability that that woman is going to be traumatized for life. I'm going to be explaining the importance and the newly fortified urgency to protect women and women's rights, especially in cases of rape. The mental health side effects are one thing when it comes to being raped. All the time, women are met with arguments in the media and in their personal lives that blame them and say that they're overreacting or being dramatic. It's just a compliment when you're getting catcalled until it isn't just a compliment and you're fearing for your life. Mental health side of things, women's experience severe mental health side effects from being victims of these kinds of crimes. According to the Statistico Research Department, 31% of women that are raped suffer from PTSD. That is 6.2 times more likely to develop PTSD than a woman who was not raped. That is an average of 1.3 million American women today that suffer from rape-related post-traumatic stress disorder. Not to mention the other mental health side effects like depressive episodes, suicidal tendencies, substance abuse, and many others. It's reported that 33% of women that are raped and report that rape were wanting to commit suicide after their sexual assault. And if that wasn't bad enough, it seems as though the justice system does not care. It is unjust in a lot of ways, including persecuting rapists. According to the U.S. Sentencing Commissionary, the average sentence for statutory rape is 30 months, not even 3 years, to commit a crime that creates scars that last a lifetime. And this is where the urgency part comes in with the new information of Roe v. Wade being overturned in June, the law that protects a woman's right to have an abortion. In 26 states, women will no longer be able to get safe abortions when a majority of those fetuses are the product of rape. The solution? Calling out predators when you see them. Speak up and do something when you see a woman being followed. If you see her being followed, go up to her. Pretend to be a partner, pretend to be an old friend. Make sure she gets to her destination safely. When it comes to things like bars and clubs and parties, it's a little bit more difficult to tell when a woman is in a dangerous situation because of the level of intoxication with the patrons. But it's not impossible, especially if you're paying attention. Because women go through these situations all the time and are always on alert. Imagine this. You're at a party, the music's loud, you're drunk. You just need to get to the bathroom. God, I need to pee so bad. You start walking left, right. Excuse me, I'm sorry, excuse me. You get to the bathroom. Occupied, of course. So you're standing there waiting when somebody comes up to you and starts a conversation. It's a normal, harmless conversation. It's going quite well with this man. person gets out of the bathroom, you walk in and he tries to walk in with you. You start shoving the door closed. He's pushing. Your heart's beating so fast. You don't know what to do. You're pushing as hard as you can. Why did you drink? Why are you drunk? Help. Fortunately, there was somebody to help. I was 14 at a house party that I had lied to get into and was drunk as I had ever been. If it wasn't for my friend who stopped the man who was trying to get in the bathroom with me, I don't know what would have happened. If it weren't for him, I would have become a statistic. Always do something if you see something. Ask if a woman is okay, if she seems uncomfortable. Look for signs of body language that she is uncomfortable. It's not hard to spot if you're looking for it. If she's looking around and trying to leave a conversation, help her do that. My favorite is to go up and say, "Oh my gosh, do I know you from somewhere?" Nobody's going to leave a conversation that they're enjoying to go have a different conversation with a stranger. Promise you that. You saved yourself from the guilt of possibly not doing anything and a woman being hurt, and you saved her from a possible lifelong struggle of dealing with that kind of trauma. And at bars and clubs and things like that, you can order angel shots for yourself or for others to ensure the safety of somebody who is severely intoxicated and you are afraid of them being taken advantage of. Or get a group together if you can't go up to her alone. Get a group together. Talk to someone. It is better to do something than to do nothing. And in public, if you see a woman who's being followed or being harassed by a group of women, you don't even have to say anything. Go up and stand in the middle. Make these men uncomfortable. Because solving rape culture isn't just going to come from going up to somebody who is sexually assaulting someone one time and telling them to back off. It is creating an environment where men do not feel safe to take advantage of women. The justice system, obviously, is not going to do anything about it, and the issue is definitely deeper than just trying to have conversations with people. But women should not have to be scared to leave the house. Men should be scared to attack and be violent towards women. Thank you.